Hey, Friendly Hollow. Hey, it's new, and I'm here with
Belle.
And we're going to talk about some more friendship bracelet finishing and embellishing. Now, we've already talked about how to finish our friendship bracelets with our square knots, but there are lots of other ways to do it. We could look at our embellished bracelets. Here you see that we have our loop on the end, and we can attach that loop to a couple different things. We could use some fishing tackle swivels. Make sure that the clip swivels. Now this one's not as good because it has some little sharp points, but these ones work excellent. Now, before you go raiding your mom's or your dad's tackle box, or your grandma's, grandpa's, whoever you happen to have, make sure and ask permission. So just don't go raiding someone's tackle box, or Belle could go raid her own tackle box, huh?
Yeah.
So to do this, to use this one, we would feed our ends up through, open them back up, and we will tie a lark's head. And then we have our bracelet done in a lark's head. There's our lark's head knot. If you don't remember how to tie that knot, go back and check out that video. Now, we could do it that way, or maybe we would want to take just half of this, and we can use this loop like this and attach this way. And then we make sure and close our pin. And then over here, we would tie this in a square knot, and maybe that would finish our bracelet. You could always clip this end shorter and maybe just do a square knot on both ends right here instead of your lark's head. It's whatever you choose. There's one idea. Here's another one. We may have seen this before when we did our knotted chain bracelet. As I said, this was given to me as a gift. It was finished in a keychain. Now you can put your keychain piece right on, or maybe you want to finish it with a loop. Or maybe even one of these style of keychain. This one you'd pinch and you'd feed it on. Now I also have in my collection these little bitty barrel swivels. These are a little bit fiddly, a little bit hard to use, so that might not be the best thing, but you could always use something also really small to get your floss in. So that's such a good idea. Now something else we saw is we have these spring barrettes, and you can glue your bracelet right here, or a couple of bracelets. I'm gonna hold that for me. Just gonna hold it and hold it up so they can see. There we go. And possibly do something like that. Maybe have them hanging off the end, or maybe a thicker bracelet like this one here that I've been doing. And right there, and that would be a barrette to wear in our hair. So there are all sorts of possibilities of what we can do, and I'm sure you can come up with even more. Now that's for finishing. Now Belle is going to show us how to add the beads. Now on this one here, we use the smaller beads with the floss, but that's going to be too hard to see, and they're not the teeny tiny beads. They're a little bit bigger. So she will show you using some yarn and some pony beads. Now before Belle gets started, a little bit of a trick. To keep our beads from rolling off, we've put our beads in a shoebox lid, and that keeps our beads where we can see them, and it doesn't keep them from rolling all over the table and onto the floor, which means you spend more time looking for your beads than you do. Okay, so we have our knotted chain bracelet, and she's already has a few of the beads on there. She'll go ahead and put her bead on. And if she needs to, twist her yarn just a bit. There you go. Make sure you twist it in the direction that the yarn is already spun. There we go. Okay. So then you make your knot. Good job. Now remember, pull those super tight. I gotta hold her clipboard still. It's a little slidey on the table. And she works it up. A lot of hands there. See? And then she seated her bead. Right on there. Let me take that loose so you can see what she has done. See? She's got her bead right on there. And she made sure we'll want to... Oops, too high. Take care of that little gap there. We'll work it up as soon as we put it back on her clipboard. Just pin it straight back on there. Just work your little, use your fingers. Work it up. That's a lot of hands in the way, huh? Sure what they can. Okay, now you want to, we'll do a couple more. You want to make sure, do a couple more knots. You don't want to stack your beads right up against each other because they're big and it makes for a little bit awkward. So you want to do a couple of, good job, see, you've helped cinch that out of the way. You want to go ahead and do a couple more knots on your bracelet. And there you go. Now you can go ahead and add another bead. She wants to change colors first. There you go. She's showing adding another bead right there. Make sure and twist it the other way. There you go. There you go. Good job. Oops, lost your bead. There you go. Good job. All right, I'll hold you again. And go ahead and make your knot regular. We'll make sure. Let me show something real quick. Make sure now you put it on the part that slides this way, not, where is it at? The side on the actual knot. Make sure it goes on this part and not on the knot, otherwise it'll just flop back off. So that's fairly awesome. Thank you. We'll let Belle finish up her bracelets. All right, we'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Hey, we're back.
And I finished my bracelet and I wanted to show it to you. I wanted to give it to you, New.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Thank you. I love it. That's awesome. You have fun making your own beaded embellished bracelets, or even have some fun finishing your friendship bracelets. We'll see you later. Bye.